following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Hey, it's Max. Those guys found my car.
Alright. My courier should be actually somewhere in there. I'll just route them over to you. You can pay up, and then I can get them to deliver that shit to the crew.
Thanks.
That's me, right?
Yep. Hold on, it's going to beep on your phone soon.
Or eyes just light up. I should be able to make it. Okay. Thank you. Gives you some eddies. Cash money getting going.
Well, that was a good night's work.
Yeah, it's not even midnight yet.
Let's just leave. Have you got somewhere to stay?
No. And honestly, I spent almost all of my money paying you guys to find my car. There was a reason I was just taking food from
Oh, you do have all that.
Yeah.
I'm totally allowing you to just loot.
We are currently in a gang chop shop, and you might require tools in the future.
Thing is, that's in the edge of a combat zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure you'd want to park a car out in a combat zone.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, combat zones are areas that are basically like there's just constant fighting.
that parking space. It's fine.
Is there space in the garage?
Do we even have a garage?
You did.
What did we do with it?
It is no longer there
It's just gone.
anymore.
It's just gone.
I mean, explosives were involved.
I believe our garage was destroyed. I'm not sure if it was a gang war or just an accident with some explosives.
Man, Night City sucks.
We live in a particularly interesting area.
You used to live in a mega building, and that did have a garage.
We could
Then it
even...
exploded. And then Roger fucked a gun bunny.
Yeah.
We did do that.
Gun bunnies are a booster gang, opposer gang, that for no good reason dresses like Playboy bunnies.
I see.
Literally for no good reason.
That's like 90% of the gangs have reason clause.
The gangs just... Yep.
The gangs are intense.
Well, we could use a ride at least.
Alright. Get in.
Your ticket's in the driver's seat.
No, I'm driving. You're in the passenger seat.
As you wish.
I think she was driving. It's absurd. How ridiculous.
I'm just going to sit in the back.
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
Riding in the back seat. Wale.
Well, okay.
And because this is Night City, there is of course no speed limit, so... Pedal floor.
Also, the roads are not good.
Neither is the Badlands, dude.
Better than this?
What?
At least there's flatness. It's not like IED craters everywhere.
Part of the trick is avoiding.
Just give it the old Suez Canal.
Yeah, you gotta fucking spin and like slide through some alleys sometimes, but like...
I've got this great video clip of this tank just going like, deja vu, I've been here. And they've added like a bunch of intense blurs and...
Yeah.
I just love that whole situation.
I also have an image somewhere on my hard drive of a truck. It was a green, the same company truck, sideways on a highway not long after, blocking a bunch of traffic. It was just like, maybe it's the company.
If they stopped hiring drifters to pilot all their vehicles.
So you drive back to the combat zone, and you drive into the combat zone, and you park outside of the building they tell you to, and there's like a bunch of very, very scary, like chrome freaks hanging around outside, and you see that they look at their car, and you can just see them sort of go like...
Are you sure
And then-
this is the place?
And then Graves will pop his head out.
I'll just get out of the car.
Hello, boys.
Hey guys.
they just like, oh.
I'd leave quickly when you go to leave.
I get the feeling he does everything quickly. In terms of driving.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you actually... I suppose you don't know the city. A normal ride won't even take us this far.
Where's even safe?
Well, I mean...
Corporate parks.
There's the corporate
Max
areas.
Tech compound.
The rest of Watson is somewhat safer than here, but it's not perfect. You could try to get... You have no money, though.
Well, there's Boss Wash. That's on the east coast, though.
Actually, I'll give him Rebral's workshop address.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
If you agree to do some work for the man who owns the workshop here, you might get a place to stay.
Yeah.
You might want to ring that in first.
Yeah, actually.
It might be a
very
better idea.
confused.
How about you get this upstairs first?
I'm sure you can handle that while I take this call. Do.
You go.
Vector,
Lift
tote that barge. Lift that bale. Yes, sir.
No,
sir.
no. That's not. Don't say that.
Get my jacket dirty.
I was
That's
actually
not happening.
disgusted at him not making every time. Every time.
Trucky cab.
Hello again, cousin.
Oh, wait a minute. Bucko's here. Why?
Yes,
you need him to come get you.
No. Actually, we made a new acquaintance who's new
Yeah,
to
good
town.
for you. Broadening those horizons.
He's mechanically minded, cars and such. He has no place to stay. I was wondering if he could trade work for somewhere safe to park his car and sleep.
Oh, I mean, I just took on a bunch of people.
He's better than your average, from what I've seen.
I'll give him a tryout if you want.
Paco! Oh!
No, he becomes our permanent, random, we don't have our nomad
That was our
driver.
yeah.
Just, he's our, hauler or whatever. Or whatever you can use a Mexican person for. I'm sure there are many uses.
You don't want to pay him too much, otherwise they buy tiny motorcycles and ride off over the border to smuggle drugs. Right? Is that a real thing, or is that my white privilege?
I'm going to have to send him around now. He doesn't have anywhere to stay in our current residence as well. You know.
Yeah. It's in a combat zone.
Just like our last one. Hopefully the next place is a little safer.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for the poor soul.
His name's Max, I believe.
Wait a minute, Max with 2 X's?
Does your name have 2 X's? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No deal. Hangs up.
Call him back.
Truck cab.
Cousin,
Oh, you again. Hey, what's up?
would you mind elaborating on what you hung up on? Yeah. It was quite rude.
He's a nomad, right?
I have gleaned as much.
Part of the Chicanos Esernolals Diablos tribe?
I couldn't say.
Yeah, I bet you couldn't. I didn't.
I do know you just said a lot of words that sounded like they're approximating Spanish, but were not actual Spanish.
Oh no, all of them were Spanish.
Wow, they don't go together that way.
And you have a problem with this particular brand of nomad.
A bunch of them tore through here a week or two ago. And mentioning this Max guy, I don't want that shit around my workshop again.
Hang on. Do you know why your tribe would have torn through looking for you a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a long story.
I take it they aren't friendly.
No. There's a big misunderstanding that I need to... I haven't found the opportunity to clear up.
Well, instead of housing him and having him at your workshop, could you just find somewhere for his car?
Gar, you say?
And no chopping.
Oh. Now we need a new thing to make a truckie out of.
Imagine that.
I'm not having you do that foul thing you do to vehicles.
Okay, you
with
pay
this
for the space, I'll store whatever you want.
car. Well, I can charge interest. Now, this is fine. I agree to this.
You can skim off the top.
Okay, fine.
Well, he'll come around with the vehicle and then just have Paco bring him back.
That's extra.
We've already paid for Paco for the day.
Oh, you're including him in that, are you?
Well, if he's going to be staying with us, then yes.
Alright then.
Okay, I've managed to sort it. He'll store the vehicle, and he won't chop it into one of those god-awful machines.
That's good.
But he won't allow you to work there or give you a place to stay. So you could
that's
stay
fine.
with us.
Stay with you.
Store the car
But
there.
how are we going to explain that his character isn't here next week? No, I shouldn't say that.
He'll be here, right? He'll be miscellaneously kidnapped by a booster gang here.
How often do you guys play Cyberpunk, right?
Fuck all time. In between each game, I guess.
Because it's like what Light Brigade used to be, right?
Well, maybe what Light Brigade was intended to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what the DMV was intended to be.
I think
The DMV was intended to be a solid campaign.
Yeah.
It was supposed to last through our
Lockdown.
15 days to stop the fucking thing. Yeah, that worked. Fucking hell.
Lockdown.
People trying desperately to crawl out of the concentration camps that the authoritarian dictators stuffed them
I
into.
saw that. The guys are all mad.
He has every right to be.
That at
Look
least
what the comic book industry's done.
that at least gives you somewhere to sleep, and somewhere that your car won't get chopped up.
Yeah. No, sounds good to me.
There is a cost for storing the vehicle.
Yeah.
We will sort that later.
Yeah. I owe you one, man.
No problem. I'll go with you, as Paco will only deliver you to the border of the territory, and the Maelstrom will, well, they like parts. Until they're aware that you're at least around with us, you aren't exactly protected.
Right. I was gonna say you look a little squishy. Except for this. Yeah.
Yes, we're going to have to find a new place to stay. I'm not sure how long I can keep them off me.
We just cleared out 4 houses.
I know. And the factory, which we didn't destroy. Completely, hopefully.
Perhaps, maybe. Some
Perhaps,
Egyptians won't
maybe.
believe.
Our tunnel might still get us down there. We'll look into this in the future, perhaps. Yeah, so we'll go to Ribrals.
Okay. Leaving you two alone with the robot.
In the house. In the building.
In the family.
In the building.
How did you get here? Why do you live here?
They're our friends.
Listen to the notes.
The thing is, I guess like if you're in this place is safe, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
This is like one of the safest places to be relatively. Like, you have a whole gang.
It's getting in and out.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without just becoming Maelstrom, but that's a whole thing as well. Not exactly what we want to do.
No, they haven't come knocking yet, and it won't be too far away.
So long as nothing happens to Jojo and Grim in the short term, you're fine.
Yeah.
It all started because they mugged him.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I just gave the money, and what did they use it to bet or something?
Yeah,
and won. So I got a little money back, and then we were kind of friends. And then they saved us from another gang encounter, and then we hired them to do security, which was really just a front for just go crazy when everything goes crazy. So they had some fun.
They had some fun on that
Even
one.
though so many of them died.
Yeah, but that was the point. They'd get the parts, go back, start again. It was all good.
So many. This girlfriend fucking
Dead is
massacred.
dead, parts is parts, dead guys is parts.
Shh, don't tell him about my girlfriend yet. Shh. He's also the notes.
Oh, yeah, if we want to solve that problem about the Maelstrom, we just bring her down. Then we have a whole block.
Oh my god. My girlfriend's crazy.
Yeah, because you're the model of sanity.
Yeah.
Compared to her,
The thing
yes.
is, like, you don't you say that like it's a shocking revelation. Like, women are insane. Yeah, obviously I know that, Stephen.
No.
All right.
Jess's girlfriend's more messed up than mine is.
And his is not real.
This is not real.
But
She's from Canada, you wouldn't admit.
She's real to me, damn it.
My one's gone through cyberpsychosis and come out the other side.
Yeah, sure, that happened.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say she's sane.
She works for Max Tech.
She works domestic.
Anyway, so those two are fucked off. That'll happen. Well, why did you bother with the robot?
I don't know. I can strip for parts.
That is what they are good for.
Maybe Sif Cash Money wants it, I don't know.
I wonder if Ripper wants a
And what are you
construction
going
robot.
to do with those two cards?
I don't know. Are they proprietary technology that I'm not allowed to touch?
I don't know.
Well, obviously they aren't because you haven't said anything, so... You said it about the box,
Yes, you were not to touch that box.
but I can touch these cards.
I don't know.
If you don't know, then it's as good as... I am going to look at them and see what they actually are.
Alright, that's a tick roll, basic
I mean,
tick.
you'd be like DV50.
19.
Okay, it's going to take some time. So these two eventually get back.
Okay, so accounting for wheel costs, I need to get the whole thing repainted. Wing mirror needs to be read. I just listed all the costs. And how much did you say that place was?
These guys totally messed up his car. The wheels are going to need replaced. The wing mirror needs to come on. The brake lining is totally shot. It's going to need an entirely new electrical system, spark plugs, the whole 9 fucking yards. The two containers needs to be replaced. The wiring is totally substandard for his power needs.
Who's saying that?
It's got metal fatigue and the load bearing.
He is.
Yeah.
It's just the...
Like, after I would have gone full speed both trips, and I would have said, that's like less than half. That thing should be going twice as fast as that.
Ah.
Oh yeah, no, that is a very fast car.
As for the cost of storage, I'm not too sure. We'll have to talk to Rebel in the morning. But it sounds like you will need some work.
Yeah.
Now that you've done a job for cash money, he shouldn't have any... Well, actually, no, you fronted a job for cash money. Maybe he won't have an issue providing you with work. We're always around, but our current situation, I'm not sure if it would be fitting. I'll just say.
No, that's cool, man. You've done so much for me already. But, if you need me, just let me know.
Of course. Honestly, I wouldn't feel too comfortable putting you in the same situation we're forced to be in.
I'm just tinkering away trying to...
Yeah, I guess it will take time, so
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to say they've gotten back.
Anyway, welcome to our palace. I'll push open the door.
Oh, yeah, the squalid hovel inside the combat zone is pretty bare bones, although someone has thrown down a very nice couch. And there's a very expensive-looking refrigerator for some reason.
Is this just like... Is this their room, or...
This is, like, there's one room,
Oh.
and, like, a bathroom,
Yeah.
and, like, our bedroom off the side. But obviously, being in the combat zone, it's, like, a hovel with some nice things attached to it, and it's like someone's cleaned it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, think of it like you go in Fallout New Vegas, everything's still like shitty, even though it's been serviceabilized.
Yeah.
A bit like that.
Right.
There's like an extremely nice guitar with no strings leaning in the corner with a little sign on it saying Max Tack, do not touch ordinary guitar.
He's so bad.
There's a big robot, well, a human-sized robot lying on the floor. Jess has got a workbench set up. She's over there. Victor's just standing in the middle of the room, perfectly still.
I'll hang my coat
On
Victor.
Victor,
on
yeah.
Victor. On something I've been using to hang my coat on. Oh, the place is MCON shielded, I believe. So-
Yeah, you need to like go onto the terminal to communicate out.
Yeah. I've seen worse. I've lived in worse. Go over to the fridge. Start moving.
Okay, so the fridge is filled with luxury goods,
Oh.
like
orange juice.
real orange juice.
Oh my god.
You look at it and you go, these guys are rich.
like at the height of my corpo life, I haven't had orange juice that good. And still, we choose not to sell any of it.
Okay, so card number 1 that you've pulled out there. This looks like it's designed to shunt large volumes of raw code around in various different ways. It functions almost like a cyber deck.
Okay. Shit. And what's the next one?
The
some
next
power related,
one
right?
is a multi-thread processing card.
I'm guessing.
Capable of handling 1024 simultaneous processes.
And I've not seen a card like this ever.
Not one that can handle this kind of capacity. Certainly not a plug-in.
Oh,
And like the size or whatever.
Now, you've never worked with anything involving AI infrastructure, but this must be what AI infrastructure hardware looks like. Ridiculous and stupid.
my God.
Oh yeah. You're seeing quantum chips, they are fucked.
I don't even know what I could use this for.
Sounds valuable.
So, very much so. So, the first card is for shunting code. Raw code. Lots, huge amounts of raw code.
Oh, yeah, it's something in the order of 14 teraflops.
14 teraflops.
Flops.
Where is Roger? No, I can't say that right now. Because I know where Roger is.
And this next one is a processing card. I've never seen one this advanced.
How many processes?
Yeah.
Ah.
All of them, I think.
I am assuming that this is what you use.
For context, the main computer of the Enterprise processes 4 teraflops.
Yeah. This.
Which Enterprise?
D.
Ooh, okay.
But to be fair, there are 3 computers that are running at any given time just in the saucer section alone. The engineering section uses another 2. So it actually taps out of more than that.
Well, that's multiple systems.
And it's running a whole starship.
This is what I'm assuming is what AI cards look like.
I wish I knew someone to sell it to. It's probably going to take a fixer to move these.
Incidentally, each of the cards has a little brand mark on it.
And it's a B.
Yeah.
There's a slight problem. I wouldn't say it's a problem. It's more likely that, yes, we could probably get these things to be sold.
Kidding, just about any decent netrunner worth this shit would give his left testicle for Bartmoss tech.
But it would draw some unwanted attention.
It would more likely draw some of the bigger corps.
We have to be careful about how we move them. Or if we just use them for something.
I've got nothing
Hey,
to...
everyone, let's make AIs.
I've got
What
nothing
could go
to
wrong?
It's
interface...
like a cyber dick.
I've got nothing to interface us into.
Yes.
There's a...
Max is just standing there going like, I probably shouldn't be hearing this.
Orange juice.
I would say that...
There's also, champagne. in
Holy
there.
shit, this is cool.
I would say that if we asked...
We just not notice. We're completely zoning out.
I would say if we asked...
Also, I take you meant our boss. So that was just the blurb.
The blurb. So...
We can't say the name.
We can't say the name of the boss.
It comes out as like a jumble.
Oh yeah, so
Oh, it's like Lali Lule Lo, like...
that's the exact thing. It's,
Yeah.
what it is that they all interpret it.
Yeah.
But to everyone else, they're just like, oh yeah, we should probably call it... It's just some noises
Oh, okay.
that...
He may want it.
That's true. I had some more information to give him whenever the chance arose.
What's happening with you?
And not in the general sense.
In the repairs. You need repairs, don't you?
she's just standing still in the middle of the room.
Victor!
Should we, move her to the couch?
Maybe she is seeing to some of the repairs she can handle herself.
And I don't want to call him because last time we called him...
We actually can't anymore.
That's right.
Dead drops now.
And she's the only one that can do the dead drop for us.
This is troubling. If we lose contact with them, he might choose to just, It was perfectly timed, whatever that noise was. It's like a thing vibrated or something. Just as I pressed the button.
It was very good timing. I would say we would see if anything was wrong, but she would likely just attack us once she realized what was happening.
I think it would be better if we actually...
Don't worry, Edward. I won't harm you.
Not this again.
Hey, you oh good. Do you need us to move you to the couch or?
I require repair.
Have you asked for it?
Yes. I have received no reply.
Isn't this building blocked?
Yes.
Would it have interfered, or was it before then?
It is possible.
Would you like to go outside? Try again.
I will. She'll turn around stiffly and leave.
I'll go with her.
One thing after another.
I'm a